I kind of disagree. I don't necessarily think that women are being raised to be independent. I think we're being encouraged to go further because there is that men rank higher than women type thing. So I don't think we're being raised to be independent and to like not need a man or not. I don't think that's the case. I think we're being pushed further because there's that separation of men are making more, you're not equal to a man, you're not going to make as much as a man, so we're being pushed more to get our education, to go further, to do more. So that I don't think we're being raised.
And like, especially like in the black community, like we have this stereotype of like women like having their children and the men being off somewhere.
Devil's advocate. Do you feel like you were raised to be independent, or do you feel like that's the example that you were given? Because there's a difference between being raised that way. This is what you
in my situation, I was raised that way. Like it was, you don't like even if I went on a date or anything, like always have my own. Like don't look at this man to pay for because.
So I think the way both of us are being raised as men and women have changed. So we touched on, men being brought up in fatherless homes. So whereas before they were brought up to be the provider, well, if you don't have a father in the house and they're not teaching you how to be a man, now you don't know how to be a man.
You're going right into the next question.
So now,
how are men being raised? Are we being raised as being leaders?
No. And so what happens, and I'm not.
Gender roles. And I think that gender roles are so important. I think they're so important. And they're seen as being old-fashioned and old school and just, obsolete. But I think that there's a reason why my grandparents were married for 60 years. I think there's a reason why my mom has been married for 40 years. It's because they acknowledge and they respect gender roles.
A lot of them aren't being brought up into church to know how to lead a family correctly, or the way I feel like it's correctly. So, it's
She's childish.
she's right. I have to respect you as a leader in order to submit to you. Like I just can't submit to anybody. Like I have to respect you as a leader, but if you weren't brought up to be a leader, like how am I supposed to submit to you? Because God is going to be like, wait, you're submitting to the wrong person. Now I'm being looked at negatively by God, and I don't have that to do.
I knew
That's what it is. I want to cook for my man. I want to have everything clean. Like I want to be that woman, but I cannot be that woman if you do not give me
what you need.
I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Like I'm not taking care of no man that's not working. I'm not cooking no meal for you. If I'm out here working, then you know.
She messing with some.
That's real shit.
Paying bills. I've had old heads tell me I can take care of the mortgage and she can have utilities. Because normally utilities never equal the mortgage. Or he said, or I have one that says, I will take care of everything, and your money is our vacation money or our investment money. But that's an agreement. But that's not leading. That's not leading at all. That's almost a great business deal. Leading. Now, what you have to come to an agreement before you make this decision on somebody. What is a leader? It's a lot of things that people have definitions of that they don't agree on, but go forward in relationships, and you find out, well, a leader should have been this. Well, babe, I'm taking care of everything. But when it comes down to making a decision, he doesn't have that ability. You can be taught. You can clearly be taught. I was taught to pay all of these bills, but my father wasn't there, so I don't know exactly what. I didn't know exactly. Well, how do you conduct this? How do you conduct that? How do you deal with her emotions? How do you lead her into doing something?
So a leader.
I just sat there and said that's what I was raised. That's how I was raised. I was raised by calling men. Words. I use words, but at the same time, what I was surrounded by was hustlers. And guys who dealt with multiple women. So as I grew up, I learned how to deal with multiple women. I learned how to, I learned how to play the system.
We call it juggling.
Play the system.
I mean, you got your girls, y'all intertwine with your friends, your best friends, whatever. That's my bitch, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, I'm not saying like, saying, like, but what we see, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go to the club, you know what I'm saying? And bitch this, bitch that, hoe this, hoe that, you know what I'm saying? And you get mad if a dude called you a bitch, you know what I'm saying? But you don't respect yourself in that manner, you know what I'm saying? You don't give us the example, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes it works both ways, like, you want me to open your door. I'm gonna open your door. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. But you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I'm real big on chivalry, and even though like I'm independent, y'all know me, like I serve a lot of. Got a problem?
Come on, D.
Anyway, if we were walking, I'm gonna move aside because you're going to open the door, or we're just gonna stand and look at the door.
Hey, I want y'all to, the two people that just came, I want y'all to introduce yourselves, please.
Hi.
I'm Durrell. How y'all doing?
You gotta tell a random fact about yourself.
A random fact?
Yes.
My personal trainer.
Okay. Don't blink at me. Who else do we have in here?
I'm Durrell. As well.
Oh, y'all twins.
I'm Durrell as well. I'm just a regular guy.
We need something random.
Random.
Sports in high school, anything, where you from?
I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I have an unknown number of tattoos. I played basketball in high
So
school.
how should we do relish and rel or like?
I think chivalry, just as far as like, I don't know if it's really being chivalrous or is it like being kind, because like if I'm walking and it's a dude behind me, I'm gonna hold the door. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna hold, if that's what we talking about holding doors, I mean I ain't gonna put no chair out for no nigga or nothing. Like, if we all walking out and there's somebody behind me, I ain't gonna just let that motherfucker go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like most of the time you're gonna get it, but not everybody. I don't think every female expects it. Like, I mean, I'm sure every dude in here can say they didn't talk to a chick that you do something and they act like it's the first time they did, you know what I'm saying? This is fucking bread, you know what I'm saying? It's the new invention of the wheel.
I think I'm still living like in the Bronx still, we're in the Bronx still, like when he opened the door for a girl,